The Shasta Supermoto Club says the city of Redding is pushing them off the track. It comes down to money, to insurance, and to the property owner, the Redding Airport. The Northstate's News' Max Tedford is at the Redding Motorsports Parkway tonight to untangle this mess. Max.
Well, Mike, we last reported on this in March when the city barred the use of the go-kart track here while these lease situation was being figured out. But just under 6 months later, the Shasta Supermoto Club says negotiations have broken down and they're being forced out.
We will still be out there, but it will be under Tony and however he sees fit to run it. The clubs that have put all the time and energy into this track, I mean, we're being forced out.
Rhonda and Mark Monroe run the Shasta Supermoto Club as an LLC, but say they invest what money they earn back into the track, sharing they paid about $2,500 annually for general use of the track under their lease agreement. But the latest terms they heard would put the lease under the Redding Drag Strip's name, and they would have to rent the track each time, costing thousands for every single event and practice.
Saying we can rent the track for $2,500 a weekend, plus he can charge us at the gate fee, whatever he decides. How do we make that affordable?
The Monroes say they're concerned their goals of growing their club and events will get undercut by Tony Tripp, who operates the drag strip as a nonprofit, and who said he hopes to hold more events out on the go-kart track.
I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to make it bigger. I want to have this place open. It's a great little facility. It just needs some upkeep. You know, it needs some money spent on it to clean it up a bit. But I want to be able to have a place for everybody. That's always been our goal.
Tripp emphasizes the push is not coming from him, but the city of Redding, who are increasing the drag strip's lease as well, at least by $60,000, and are trying to organize the groups operating at Motorsports Park into one cohesive organization under one insurance policy for liability purposes. With Tripp's policy sitting at $75 million, he says it's time the clubs face modern pricing.
We're 2025. It costs money to do things. It costs you $25 to go eat Taco Bell for two people. You can't, this freebie thing, I can't believe it lasted as long as it did.
The Motorsports Park sits on Redding Airport property. Andrew Solzvig, the city's airport manager, explained the push for change is actually coming from the Federal Aviation Administration, as the FAA requires they charge all parties fair market rent, which the city had never done before for the Motorsports Park. If they don't, the FAA has threatened to revoke grant funding, including more than $20 million designated for the airport's resurfacing project.
We realize these clubs are small. They may not have a lot of funds, but we've kind of mentioned that people are going to have to pay to play now. There's security involved. There is going to be more rent.
The Monroes say their next step is to bring the issue to the city council.
The one that's responded is Tennessee Audette. We have not gotten anyone else to respond to us. But we want to be on the next board meeting. We're going to be there, and we're going to show up with an army.
Now, Tripp did share that the city approved them for a drift event on the go-kart track next month. How this new push by the Supermoto Club could impact that is not yet clear. Live in Redding, I'm Max Tedford for the North States News.